Good day. Happy Friday. This is posted on a Friday. It's recording on a Friday, so I'm going to say happy Friday. If you happen to see it on a future day that's not a Friday, happy day to whatever day you're watching this. This continues my series of characters of Costa Rica. It's going to be a shorter one, but I've been really impressed by these individuals since I've lived in Costa Rica. I'm very lucky that in Parrita we have a lot of these talented teenage daredevils, I should say. And they're not just teenagers, but maybe some of these guys haven't survived into their later years, or they humbled down a little bit and started using safer behaviors. But the teenage daredevils I'm referring to in this video, which I will show in just a moment. I'll do a little clip of a photo I found of a guy that I'm friends with on Facebook, and I blurred out his face because I don't want to share anybody's identity without their permission. If you come to Parrita, you're going to see a dozen or so of these kids on the street, like literally on the Costanera, the highway going through Parrita, riding wheelies on their bikes all the way down the couple kilometers through Parrita. If you go to Parque Julieta, which is like a block away from the Costanera, a beautiful park that has like a skate park and an exercise park and a stage for performances, you'll see a lot of these guys kind of riding around the park itself because it's in a square. Not only on bicycles, but on motorcycles, the guys of Parrita, and I'll say guys because I've only seen males doing this, but I'm sure there's some females out there as well that do this, are the most talented people I've ever seen in my life riding wheelies. If you've ever ridden a bike and tried to ride a wheelie, you know how difficult it is and how much balance and skill it takes. I happen to have a lot of balance and ability on a bicycle, so I can ride a wheelie, and I have since I was a kid, but not like these guys. I can maybe do it for 10, 15 feet, maybe 10 meters at the most at my luckiest. They can do it effortlessly on a motorcycle like some of the most talented BMX bike riders you'll ever see do on bicycles. And I'm talking like 15 to 18-year-old kids, 20 to 25-year-old guys riding a wheelie on a bicycle as if they were riding it on two wheels, just like the rest of us. It is unbelievably spectacular and awe-inspiring. My jaw drops every time and I'm just watching these guys. And hopefully one day I can get one of them on video, but I'm usually so distracted and present in the moment just admiring their skill sets and their joy doing it. Like, it's literally, all of these guys could work for the circus. It's unbelievable. They could start their own kind of bicycle circus here and actually get paid for it. So maybe some of them will see this video and start doing demonstrations in places like Jaco or Uvita or at festivals and things like that, or town parties, and just put a little hat or a bucket out and collect money for it, because they really deserve to be rewarded for this. In Ringwood, New Jersey, where I grew up around a lot of like BMX athletes, mountain bike athletes. I'm friends with A-Wire from Jamaica, who you guys know. He's a professional BMXer. He rode for Red Bull. He was a professional. I think he did some kind of like X Games stuff as well. Really, really talented guy. He now lives in Japan with his family, but originally from Jamaica, and made friends with the Gardeners in the United States and New Jersey, and we met through my gym, Temple Kinesis. But, you know, even he, a professional bike rider, would probably be astounded by the talent of the Parriteños that ride bikes. Not only are they doing it on the bikes, but the clip, the little photo that I showed that I'm going to clip it into this a couple times, hopefully. Shows the talent and skill, and that's just one little screenshot, a photo that a friend of his took probably, but you'll see these guys all over the place. So when you're driving through Parrita or passing through or having lunch or a coffee, look out for these guys, because you may be just sitting there and they'll come riding down the road with cars and trucks next to them and just chilling, like on one wheel up with a big smile on their face. Sometimes there's 2, 3, 4 of them riding tandem together, and it's astoundingly impressive. Like, super talented guys. I hope that they get some more recognition and maybe form some type of team and start traveling to do like expressions of their talent, just like anybody else would, like a skate forum, like a skateboard forum or something like this, a competition or a surfing competition. I believe that, you know, they should get more credit, so that's why I'm doing this video today. It's, you know, not a telltale story, or I should say like a lesson story that I've learned here from characters I've encountered. It's just characters that are super impressive that I haven't experienced anywhere else. I've seen people, you know, in Ringwood we had really good BMXers. I forget some of their names, but my friend John Carlo in Ringwood or Wanacue is one of these talented guys, and Ryan Kirby is another name I remember. These guys that were kind of on the brink of professional, getting sponsors and things like that. The whole Blamp crew. If you guys are from Ringwood in that area, you're familiar with Blamp. You'll sometimes see me wearing some clothes. Man, are these kids in Parrita super talented with riding wheelies, that they've advanced it to motorcycles. Like, not dirt bikes, I'm talking motorcycles, like heavy metal motorcycles that are not supposed to leave the ground, and they're riding through town doing wheelies. So if you're in Parrita, keep your eyes open for these super talented daredevils doing wheelies on their bikes and motorcycles. You'll be impressed, and hopefully I see some other videos on YouTube start popping up of them, because their talents deserve to be highlighted. So, Pura Vida, enjoy your experience in Costa Rica, and keep an eye out for these Cirque du Soleil talented type locals.